This is our workspace for 2G, where you can see these are the very important parameter we need to check it. It's about the GSM current channel, GSM radio parameter, GSM neighbors, serving plus neighbors, events, C by A and C by R. So let me play one log file. Just see here, like very first what we have in the parameter, we'll find very first the time. Time is nothing but the system time. I'm giving you the record. So what we have, very first we have the time. That is nothing but the system time. Then what you have, the cell name. Cell name is empty here. You can't able to see the cell name here because to get the cell name, we need to load the cell file actually. And the cell file can be get loaded from here. Configuration, journal, you'll find the cell file here. You can go for the additions of the cell file. Where you have the cell file, you can select that cell file and you can load it. So let me show you how the cell file is there. Actually, is there or not? I'm not sure. So it's look like this. Okay. So just click OK and do OK. Getting load. Close. So you will get the cell name, and but should be the proper cell file should be there in it. Okay. So if I'll play on it, it is get on the cell name. Okay. Now here what we have, the CGI, as we have discussed in the earlier classes also about the CGI for the new batch as well. Cell global ID. In that what we have, the mobile country code, mobile network code, location area code, and the cell identity. So the mobile country code here is 404. Mobile network code is 49, location area code is 3, and the cell identity is 501. This basis on the planner engineers, like when you're planning, what the transmitter ID you are submitting it. What the transmitter ID where you're submitting, you'll get the same cell number. Okay, so that is the we are getting the CJ. It is used to identify a individual cell within a geographical area which BTS the mobile is serving. So the mobile country code and mobile network code is nothing but this is the code for the network identifier. Okay, which is the country code and network code. And this is we can get with the help of the IMSI number, International Mobile Subscribers Identity. In that, like starting 6 digits, we can call it the NCC and MNC. The LSC is the one code for one BSC. And the cell identity is nothing but the BTS which the mobile is serving, or that BTS which antenna is serving, that we get the information. Now, after that, what you have, the cell GPRS support. The particular cell which are support getting served, that is compatible for the GPRS or not. It supports the GPRS or not. You get a message yes or no. If yes, it is a compatible. If no, it is not compatible. Then we have the band. Like we have seen the different kind of the frequency band, 800, 900, 1900. The operator got the license for which frequency band, right? So 900 band we got the license, suppose for the 800. Now in the 900, what are the ARFC number for the 900? 1 to 124. If the operator got the 1800 band, then the frequency numbers are ARFC numbers are 512 to 885. Okay. Now here for the 900 band we have 1 to 124. In between that the operator got some frequencies license for it. Okay. Each frequency is very expensive. Okay. The auction will be there when they are allocating to the operator. Okay, then the operator will purchase a frequency. Okay, now then what you have, the band 900. Then we have seen the BCCH ARFCN and TCH ARFCN. Hope you have remembered, like in the beginning classes I showed you, the operator got the license for 41 frequency. So this whole 41 we can't make as a TCH as well as BCCH, right? So in that case we need to divide simultaneously. Some of the frequency for the BCCH ARFCN, some of the frequency for the TCH ARFCN. The same scenario you can see here, like BCCH ARFCN is a frequency number is 33, and DCH ARFCN we are not getting here because we are there in the ideal mode. If I dedicate it, if I'm on the call, then I don't get, I'll get the DCH ARFCN. If also if the hopping is not happening. Okay, so now we have the BSIC code. What is the BSIC code? The base station identity code. In that, like you'll find the two numbers here, as we have the 4 and 3. Base station identity, you will find the 4 and 3. This 4 is nothing but the NCC, network color code, for the operator color coding, and the 3 is the base station color code for the cluster color code. Okay, clear everyone? Okay. Now, then what you have, the mode. Mode is ideal because we are not making any call. We are in the ideal mode. The signaling is only happening only in the downlink direction. That too only in the downlink direction. So you can see in the signaling the channels where the mobile is getting towards the downlink direction here. Is it? You can see that, right? And the protocol which are using is RR protocol because it's a radio resource protocol which are getting in the downlink. Like different paging requests is getting here. Is it right? So that is paging group 1, paging type 2, paging type 3. You can see here. Based on the MC and TMC number, it is getting page. You can see here the identity number of the subscribers. Temporary mobile subscribers identity. As I said, you know how the mobile will get paged. Every certain time the mobile look to the paging channel. Is my network want to contact me or not? If the network want to contact me, the reason why the network want to contact me can be an incoming call or can be incoming short message. So the same thing every time the mobile is looking to the paging channel. Clear? Now, so what we have, the mobile is in the mode is ideal. There are different type of the modes. Let us suppose if I'm not making a call, ideal mode. If I'm on the call, dedicated mode. If I'm using the GPRS service or internet, that is equal to packet mode. If we are in no service area, we'll get the limited service. So this usually the possibilities of your mode. Okay, clear? Now we have, whenever the mobile is ideal, it always connected with the BCCL channel, broadcast control channel. The broadcast control channel are used to give the information to the mobile like CGI, present frequency. You can see the present frequency. Also the neighbor frequency, location area identity, maximum power allowed in a cell. Basis on that, the power control will be take place. Okay, so all this information which are getting with the help of the PCCH channel when the mobile is in the item. Now, if I'll go further, if I'll go to the radio parameter, GSM radio parameter, here what I can find, RX level. Very first, what do you mean by RX? It's received level signal strength. Receiving signal strength of a particular BTS by the mobile station. How much signal strength the mobile station is receiving from the base station. It has certain ranges, certain kind of ranges, which is the best, which is the bad, which is the good, which is the average, like this. So default ranges we call it a -10 to -120. If we are getting the RX level -10 to -70 is best, -70 to -80 is good, -80 to -90 is average, -90 to -100 is bad, 100 to 120 is good. Like this color codings are getting changes. So don't depend on these colors actually. Don't depend on this color. This can be get modified according to you if you have the some settings here. So you can see the default values and also, but we needed the range. Clear? Now, if I come to the serving plus neighbor, here we have the cell name. Whatever the cell file we have uploaded, so we get the cell name here. Then we have the BSIC code for this all sectors here. Okay, and then we have the ARFCN numbers for it. And then we have the RX level of the present cell is 33, right? The frequency which is the mobile serving is 33. So very first is 33 and the BSIC is 43. So you can see the BSIC is 43. And these all are the neighbor cells are. So among this, which is the best, the mobile will get the handover to that cell. And the handover will not automatically happen. Handover should be get defined. If the handover is defined, then only it takes the handover for that particular sector. Clear to you? Now, after that, what you have? The C1 and C2. What is this C1, C2? This C1, C2 only the mobile will get when it is in the ideal mode. Okay? This kind of the calculations are by taking the power and level. Because when the handover is happening is based on the measurement report, but when the mobile is in ideal mode, the mobile is not sending any report. It's totally connected with the downlink channel. So which is the best cell, automatic the mobile will get changes. That is we call it the cell reselection. So this is the calculation for the cell reselection. As we know that, like if I'm making a call, see, if I'm making a call, if I'm moving in the dedicated mode from one base station to the another base station, in this point in the dedicated mode we call it a handover, right? If I'm not making a call also I'll move, right? So when I'm in the ideal mode, like when if I'm moving in the ideal mode, that is we call it a cell reselection. So that cell reselection will take place with the help of this C1 and C2 calculations. Alright, clear? Clear? Now, so let me just play the log file again. Let me come to the dedicated. So you can find the cell name here. You got the cell name, right? You can get the map also here, which the mobile is serving. See, this cell is up. And now we need some serving identification. Also, you have the here the settings. If you can go to the settings, if you go to the cell layer, you can get what you can do it. Edit, right? Add the cell theme here, cell line. Okay, okay. So you'll get the cell line, the serving cell line also you can get here. And this cell name should be named here, so you can get the name also here. Which BTS, right? We go to the cell name also. So you can see here it's serving HYD05A. So you can see here HYD05A. This is a sector. This is a sector where the mobile is served. Got it? Now what are the neighbor cells are there? Neighbor cells you can see here. The second neighbor is HY2589A. HY2589A. Where is the HY2589A? Here. You can see. This one. The mobile is getting the strong. It is a position here. So it's getting the signal with the HY2589. So it may be chances of if I am moving towards this, the handover can be happening to this. Right? So now here. Till here, now I'm in the dedicated mode. So what we get to know that when the mobile is in dedicated mode, I need the TCH ARFs in here. As I said you, right? But why I'm not getting the TCH ARFs in here? Because the hopping channel is yes. If the hopping channel is no, then my call is getting jump with this frequency. That is the reason I'm not getting the fixed TCH ARFs. Clear till here? Now, the mode is dedicated. Now we have seen the frame sector. When we are making a call, we have the frame sector 0 to 7 time slot. Is it right? 0 to 7. Now the my call is going into the which time slot? The time slot number 2. Is it all clear? So time slot number 2. So my call is going in this time slot. The mobile is allocated. And the mobile is allocated, the channel type is traffic channel because it's on the call. And the traffic channel is always associated with traffic channel, fast association control channel, and the slow association control channel. Like why we need this three channel with the traffic channel? Why associate with this channel? Because the traffic channel is transmitting the voice. Speech are getting transmitted by the TCL channel, and the batch is responsible for the handover, and the SAT is responsible for the measurement reports. What kind of the measurement report the SAT is sending? About like just I'll show you the small part about it. So when analyzing, I'll show you the more detail about it. Okay. So let me show about the measurement report. Here we are in dedicated mode. Signal strength, neighbor, the length of it. Let me pause again. We have directly actually assigned it exactly time like when we established a call. So let me proceed with the log file again. We'll get it. We'll show you that. Okay. So before that, let me show you. Now see the hopping channel is no. Now we got the TCA channel. If I'll proceed the recording,
call end.
Again established.
Call established. Call established. Call established.
Call established. Now the mobile is there in the 0 time slot. Right? 0 time slot means TCS TRX, because only the TCS TRX, there are two types of the TRX, BCCH and TCS. In the BCCH TRX we have the signaling channel, broadcast channel, like frequency correction channel, synchronization channel, many channels are there. Then we have the SCCH channel, then we have the traffic channel. If I talk about the TCS TRX, 0 to 7 all contain the traffic channel. So now here see time slot 0 is there, and in the time slot 0 which type of the channel we have? Traffic channel, right? And associate with the patch and SAT. And now when the mobile is on the traffic channel, is on a speech mode, so channel type is a speech channel, full rate either it may be the half rate, right? Then we have the speech codec EFR, enhanced full rate we can say, or it can be used as the AMR. So different type of the channel coding which add the extra redundancy bits to the original bits to protect the original data. And the same thing sub channel number. The sub channel number nothing but which shows the position of your SGCH channel. Okay. Then we have the hopping channel. Yes. Sometimes we will get the hopping channel no also. Why? Just now we have seen no also. Why? Whenever my call is going into the BCCS TRX, hopping is not happening. Hopping is taking place only if my call is going into the TCS TRX. Then we have the hopping mobile allocation index offset and the hopping sequence number. What does it mean by the MIO and HSN? Anyone, Hussein, can you please? No idea. Right till here? Shall I proceed? Now, then what we have? The difference between the RX level and full. You can see here the RX level full and the RX level sub. What exactly the difference between the full and sub? When it is about the full and sub, it has to make some time separation between the full and sub. How? Like suppose if we both are talking for 1 hour, if we both are talking for 1 hour, half an hour I'll talk and half an hour you'll talk. When you're talking, your transmitter is on. I'm just listening. That time my transmitter is getting off. When I started talking, your transmitter is getting off because my transmitter is getting. So this functions we call is a DTX function. What we call DTX, discontinuous transmission method. The DTX is nothing but the discontinuous transmission is the method which are used to save the battery power of the mobile station. Also reduce the interference between the different base stations. So when I am inserting a voice signal, then only my transmitter is getting on. When there is a no voice, the transmitter is getting off. Why? Because if suppose if we both talk for 1 hour, half an hour I'll talk and half an hour you'll talk. So when you're not talking, your transmitter is getting off. When I'm not talking, my transmitter is getting off with the help of this DTX function. So obviously when I'm not transmitting, my level will be the different. When I'm transmitting, my level will be the different. So by taking that into the account, we are measuring the RX level full and sub. So very simple definition. In interviewer, if anyone asks you what is the difference between full and sub, the full is nothing but the continuously transmission, and full and sub will be the same when the mobile in the ideal mode. And if I talk about the sub, it will get changes only in dedicated mode because the RX level sub we are measuring by taking the DTX function into the account. Clear? Right? RX quality is nothing but the sound quality where the mobile is received. It has a ranges 0 to 7 and it's depending upon the bit error rate. How much amount of error we are getting in the bits, that much amount of the quality we are getting in the back. Okay. BR has the ranges. How much ranges we have the BR? Bit error rate. What you have to do in the practical part? 0 to 26%. The bit error rate ranges are 0 to 20. 0 to 0.2% if I am getting the error, my quality is 0. 0.2 to 0.4 I am getting it, quality is 1. Like this, if it is getting increases, like this my quality also get bad. Try and get the bit error rate 0. It's not possible to get, but minimum we have to take it. Okay, frame erasure rate is nothing but the how much amount of frame we are getting, that has to be get erased to that. And then what do you have? SQI, speech quality index, mean opinion square, 1 to 5 ranges. Again, is depending upon the bit error rate and frame erasure rate. How much amount of error you are getting in the frame and the bit error rate, that much amount of speech quality index also we get low. Maximum is best, minimum is getting bad. 1 to 5, 5 is best, 4 is good. Like this, is when how much is getting, it will get decrease if we are getting bad. MS power control level, as you know. C by I is nothing but the co-channel interference. The interference which are getting created by the same frequencies. How much C by I should be there? What are the ranges for the C by I? Where you? What is going on? Yes. C by I has the ranges -5 to 35. -5 to 35. Always above 20. Above 15 is good. Above 15 is good. But with hopping, if I'll say, okay, should be the 9 dB minimum we need. This is the threshold value. With hopping should be the 9 dB. Without hopping should be the, without hopping means when my call is going into the TCS TRX, the minimum 9 dB should be maintained. This is the threshold value. Without hopping, when my call is going into the BCCS TRX, that time 12 dB should be maintained. The threshold for the C by I. For it, with the hopping should be the 9 dB, without hopping should be the 12 dB. Clear? Now, the DTX, as you know, MS power, you know. What is the timing advance? Timing advance is nothing but the delay access between the mobile station and base PS. As I said, you timing advance is the range is 0 to 60 dB. Timing advance 1 we are getting. This we are 500 meters away from the site. Okay, if we are listen, it will get. Radio link timeout counter. We have the current and maximum. Radio link timeout counter is nothing but, suppose let us assume an example, if I made a call into the coverage area. Now I am moving to the no coverage area service. That time the call drop will not take place directly, but the countdown gets started. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12 till 0. Before getting 0, if you come back to the coverage area, the call will get continued. Or else the call drop will take place. Actually, what is this timer? It's the pegging. What we call pegging. It's counting the satch and patch frame which are missing. The frame due to the no coverage is getting. What do you mean by the coverage hole? What do you mean by the coverage hole? This is my base station. This is my base station. This is my coverage. For this BTSs, this is my coverage. Okay. So here is a no service area. The two coverages are not getting overlapped to each other. So this we call as a coverage hole. Okay, which affects the call drop again. Got it my point? And the serving plus neighbors. Sorry? Uh-huh. If there is a no interaction, again the call drop will occur. Should be the coverage overlap to each other. If not, this we call as a coverage hole. I'll explain you more about in the optimization. Okay, clear everyone. Now it's clear at least. Okay, so and C by A, as you know, the very much clearly about it, right? So what are the events in C by I? Sorry, C by A is nothing but the adjacent interference. The interference which are getting with the adjacent frequency. Suppose now here the mobile is serving which 33 frequency, right? If the interference has with the 32 minus 1, 31 minus 2, 34 plus 35, usually we don't get it. And this is nothing but signal strength, minus 77, minus 7. Okay, so basis on this, it has to be get.
You are not taking that as
Sorry,
a very, very so we are taking sometimes
because we are in dedicated, we are applying the DT expansion. So that is the
here in academic
we get the whole. Okay, see here. When you are in the ideal mode, you will get the same part here. Now here, when you are attempting a when you are attempting a call, see, where you initiate a call, you have given a request. The request should be go on a random access channel, right? Has to be go with the training sequence number SKN. We have seen the cipher key sequence number, many calculation series number, random number. Like you can see here, like how this is a service type mobile originating a call, establishment for the originating a call. So based on that, the mobile is allocating the ciphering key sequence number also here. You can see here the ciphering key sequence number. With the help of that like random number, series number, identity number, all it is getting to the network. It is sending into the uplink direction, right? Then again the mobile is got the channel assignment here with the help of the AGCH. Allocated the mobile immediate SGCH channel. Mobile is going to the SGCH channel. Once it's gone to the SGCH channel, it is getting the authentication request, ciphering command setup. Downlink means mobile is sending, network is sending to the mobile. Mobile is responding to that, right? Then the call setup to which number they have made a call, the request should be done there. So they call on which number here? They call on 121 number. This number is giving to the network. Rotate the call to the 121. Okay, then the call establishments are taking place. Clear till here? Now, I have completed my drive. Let us assume an example. Now I need to make a report. Okay, stop here one recording and I'll proceed with another one. Clear, right?